Hello,
Hey.
everybody.
Did it already pop up?
It didn't pop up already. I'm checking it.
We should be live. We are, between the two of us, together. Epic Loot Exotics.
Hey, we're good.
There it is. Awesome. We are now live streaming. Tell them what's
Yay.
going on.
All right, so this is rat cleaning day. If you notice, my hair is wet because we both just showered. We both just finished cleaning. In the midst of cleaning, we decided to take a second to check our incubator and see how the eggs were doing. And not really to our surprise, because they were due tomorrow, but we found that one of the eggs had pipped. And as we looked closer, 3 of the eggs from this clutch had pipped. So we are here today to do an egg cutting for you all and show you what that's like. So first thing, we're going to talk about the genetics of the parents that produced this clutch. So first was the sire, the father, and that would be Mr. Ray Comfort in our clutch.
Thanks, Ray.
He is a banana het dreamsicle. So that means dreamsicle is a combination of 2 recessive traits called Lavender, Albino, and Pied, which means that this entire clutch is going to be 50% het for dreamsicle. And they will all, or well, 75% will have banana. Sorry, let's get this right. 50% will have banana, most likely. 25% will be super banana, meaning they have 2 copies of the banana gene. And then 25% will be just normal.
That's only because both parents are banana, which we hadn't got to the second parent yet.
And these are odds, of course. So we could get an entire clutch of just normal bananas.
Yeah.
Right.
Also, they're not all going to be a het dreamsicle because it's 2 genes. So they'll each have a 50% chance to be het lavender albino and a 50% chance to be het piebald.
Right, that's what that means.
And so we're going to, but now we have genetic shed testing from Rare Genetics. So depending on what we hit, we may send off some sheds to find out if they're also het dreamsicle. The mom, as we already mentioned, was a banana as well. And so her morphs are banana, black pastel, and mahogany. And those are all 3 incomplete dominant genes, which means you only need one of the parents to have those genes. And you get a 50% chance of it presenting. So we have a 50% chance that for any one of them that they'll be black pastel, 50% that they'll be mahogany. And then, as she was saying, 50% of them are going to be banana, 25% will be normal, and 25% will be super banana because they'll get a copy of the banana gene from both parents.
Right.
We don't think we're going to be able to fully identify everything today.
Yeah.
Because we're not taking them out of the eggs. We're going to finish cutting the eggs open, we're going to take a look at them, and we're going to leave them there in the incubator until they are ready to come out on their own. And sometimes it's not really hard to tell what the genes are, but super banana is... We've never seen a super banana.
Right.
So we'll see what we got.
I think we've seen some at expos and stuff, but the thing is, yeah, we've run into a few at expos, but the thing is, it's really hard to distinguish a super banana from a banana, especially if you're newer. So we're expecting, it's hard to identify things in the egg as well. So we're expecting if there's one, we won't be able to tell that today. But
I can tell you this, we already saw a banana head poking out of there.
We definitely got some bananas.
We adjust the camera so that you guys can see down here where we're going to do the eggs.
Oh my goodness, you guys. Check out, here, let's bring this a little closer for a second. You see that little nose right there? Look at that little dude. Oh my God, this is so exciting. Okay, so.
All right, baby number 1.
Let's see if we can separate these. So we cut the eggs because this gives them the best chance at being able to crawl out successfully.
The 3 of these have already pipped, so they may not need our assistance at all. But it lets us look.
Safe.
Oh, you're not on camera.
Oh. And if you're noticing there's red in veins, that's because there are veins in the egg, so it's not like anyone is hitting the snake itself.
Yeah, don't worry if you see blood. We're not cutting the snake, and nobody's... Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
We gotta cut more.
Yeah,
here. I would cut all the way to there.
Okay.
So just set it down and...
Here, do you want to go for it?
I'll try it. Hey, buddy.
Oh my God, I'm gonna scream. All right,
I gotta get glasses on so I can see.
This is a banana, possibly mahogany. I mean, there's some chaining going on there with some of those alien heads.
It does look kind of purple. So one of the big differences between seeing banana black pastel and banana mahogany is that the banana mahogany is going to look slightly more purple where the grays are, but the banana black pastel will look slightly more kind of brownish gray there.
So we're gonna just put it back and let her climb out as she's ready. Oh, you want to get a little bit of
I just set it down on the table. And
oh, she might crawl out right now.
Yeah, these eggs had very little fluid left. Absolutely, we have banana. I think that's banana mahogany, and I think that's it.
I think so too.
I think it's banana mahogany.
All right.
We're not positive.
So we're gonna put her back and let her get comfy. Now we're gonna move on to the next one. All right. Thanks for cutting this open for us a little already.
Yeah.
Friend, it makes it easier.
This one is also a banana.
Definitely banana. I need a little bit more.
Yeah. I have 2 pair of glasses, one so that I can see the computer screen and one so that I can see the snake up close. So.
All right, let's see.
That pattern is really diminished. I think
black. Oh, that's black pastel. Look at those hoops.
I think you're right. I think that's banana black pastel.
So you can see. Well, I don't know if y'all can actually really see. What would normally be the alien heads on the side are lifted and they're circular, which is really typical of black pastel. But this is another banana, so super exciting.
We will.
Oh, look at her. She's coming out. Oh my God. You see this?
We will be able to identify them better after they're completely out of the egg. And
oh, look, you can see this one.
They've had their first shed.
Moving in the egg. All right, here, did you want to do? You can do a couple if you want.
Let me.
That way we could each have a chance.
Let me see here. Wow, he has sliced this egg 18 times. He's like desperate to get out of here.
Yeah.
This is also a banana.
Wow.
This is a banana.
Oh, that might be.
There's still a lot of clear pattern, so it's kind of hard to see.
Yeah, I can't tell if that's.
It's definitely banana mahogany.
Potentially black pastel mahogany as well.
It's potentially all 3 visible genes. There's only 3 genes we're going to see: banana, black pastel, and mahogany. We've already beaten the odds. And by the way, any of the 3 of these could be super bananas. We just don't know yet. So, but I'm pretty sure that's banana mahogany. All right.
And sorry, this is going to be a bit of a shorter stream because
where's the big scissors?
We only have. I think they're still inside. So we only have 4 eggs to cut. Get you a little.
Okay, this one hasn't pipped, so we don't know what's going on. But it was 56 days to the day. All right, what do we got?
Another banana.
Another banana.
Wow. I think that's another banana mahogany.
Is it alive? I haven't seen any movement yet. Did it move when you touched it?
Not really, but its head is right there. It's not moving a whole lot, but I'm not convinced it's dead. So these things can happen. Not every egg is gonna make it. Can't exactly see what's going on in this one.
I just set him down on the table. We'll see if he moves at all on his own. But
I think he looks pretty good.
Normally, what I would do is poke, just right there to see if he retracts from the push.
He didn't retract when
he did.
Okay. I pushed him. Yeah. Okay. Good.
He's just a little sluggish, but yeah, another banana, and I think that's banana black pastel. Oh, his eye looks really cloudy. But that looks like super banana. Look at that ring right there. How right
I
there.
See which one you're pointing to.
How orange that is.
Yep.
I think that's a super banana black pastel.
Well, we'll find out. We're gonna give them a few days to all crawl out on their own, and sort of wake up, and welcome them to Earth. So very exciting. This is an awesome, beautiful clutch. And like we pointed out, even though there was a 25% chance of us getting a normal in this clutch, we got all bananas. So
yeah, and I think we got 2 genes on all of them, but we could be wrong. They're definitely all banana.
For sure.
I think that's a super banana.
Could be.
I think, given how pale this one is.
See, I thought super bananas were more pale, so I thought this one might be. But I don't know.
You could be right.
I'm not as comfortable identifying super banana, so that's something we'll have to wait until they're out of the eggs and shed a little bit to really be able to tell.
All right, let me pop this camera back up where you can see us.
That's good for that.
All right, so we'll put a lid back on there. Hang on, let me get the thermostat out of there because it's nearly broken anyway.
So we're gonna put them back in the incubator and let them kind of crawl out on their own over the next couple of days. And once they're crawled out, we will go ahead and put them in the rack system we've got upstairs. And then they'll be on their way to getting ready to be sold so that y'all can bring home your own lovely little ball python.
Not only will we be doing videos covering the genetics and our pairings and the other clutches that come out, but basically what you'll see is every time there's egg cutting to do, we'll do that. We'll do that live.
I'm also gonna get some.
And then, yes, take pictures to post. And then once they come out of the eggs entirely, which we allow them to do on their own, we will document their first feeding, their first shed. But yeah, we got what looks to be, there's one I'm a little dubious of, but it looks to be 4 healthy bananas that may or may not also be black pastel, mahogany, and one of them could be a super banana.
Yeah, they look super great. I'm so excited to see how they come out. So let's put these back in the incubator and then we can kind of wrap up what we have planned here for today. And while this one was shorter, I think as we're gonna get into, we've got so much more to come. So why don't you give them the lowdown while I...
Sure. So right now in the incubator there are 4 more clutches. And the next one that's due should be, go ahead and grab it. It's the big one. Oh no, underneath.
Yeah.
The next clutch, so this one was found at 13, so this will be 2 weeks from now is when we're expecting these to start pipping. They're humidity controlled. This is a different container that we bought at a recent event, and it seems to be just doing amazing.
I think this is probably one of the best egg incubating trays. The downside is that while they're extremely high quality, they're $40 a pop.
Yeah.
So it's a little pricey, but it's definitely worth it. I mean, it's great form. The eggs have done well. The grating on the bottom keeps them from getting too humid and going bad. So really excited to see this one hatch.
There's no mold or any other problems on those right now. The garage is pretty warm. I've got an air conditioner out here that keeps it 75 to 80, but we worked in the garage today, and that means we had the garage door open, and of course it's like, I don't know, 105 outside, something like that, and so it's really hot here in the garage. But that set of eggs will be in the next one, and if you're wondering why those are in a big group, it's because that's how they're normally laid. And what we do is we check all of our snakes, and we interact with them multiple times a day, but I check them multiple times a day for eggs when we know their eggs are coming. And we know that eggs are coming because we have an ultrasound, and we ultrasound them and we know roughly where they are. We keep track of their sheds.
Right.
And so you can tell when there's an ovulation shed, a pre-lay shed, etc. And so we know that there are 4 more snakes upstairs that are probably, go away fly, 4 more snakes upstairs that are probably going to be giving us eggs over the next month and a few days.
Yeah.
That particular clutch came from Miranda.
Yes.
It's a snake that we bought that we've never bred. It was in quarantine. All of our snakes stay in quarantine for a month before they get to go anywhere near any of our other snakes. And it was in quarantine, and the day we went to go pull it out of quarantine, there were 7 eggs. We had no idea that this snake was pregnant. We just thought she was that size of a girl.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, when those eggs start pipping, we will have an egg cutting for all of those.
It'll be one of the more exciting ones because we're going to be doing some discovery as we cut open those eggs just as much as y'all will. So
yeah, I contacted the guy we bought them from, and he said that even though he thought she'd never been bred, she was paired briefly for a couple of hours with 2 different males, and that clutch could produce highways and all kinds of cool stuff. We got a hell of a deal. Somebody basically selling us a pregnant snake that I was going to use for a different project. I was going to use for a highway.
A lilac, black-eyed Lucy.
Yeah.
Complex. Yeah.
vanilla and I'll have to go.
Vanilla and fire, right? Was what the combo was going to be?
No, disco.
Disco, right.
Yeah, she's a disco. Anyway, I'll go through all that stuff, and we're also going to be doing some teaching videos on basic snake genetics and everything else. Let me see if there's any questions before we head out. There are not.
On the, I guess you kind of covered
the genetics and the clusters. Somebody said Emily and Ed would be proud. I'm sure they would.
I hope so. We did our best.
I just exchanged a couple of emails with Emily not too long ago. We got to meet them when they were in Dallas for NARBC. Basically, Emily had talked about the spider gene and had said the same thing that most people would say, that there's a potential neurological issue. And what we've now learned is that there may not be. There could still be a neurological issue.
Yeah.
But there's an inner ear deformity, which would explain the wobble helt tilt.
Yeah, they found that consistently spider ball python's skull and their inner ear showed the same deformity when compared to normal ball pythons. And while that could obviously hypothetically just be a sample bias and a really weird coincidence, odds are probably not.
Yeah. And in addition, Arden, for our anniversary, bought me a Darwin carpet python that is a baby and gorgeous.
She's doing real good.
And she had a prolapse rectum.
She is so sweet, and she's really, really gentle now. She's been through a lot and handled real rough because we had to make sure she was okay, and now she's better, and she is an absolute gem. So.
But the process for addressing and treating a prolapse rectum, Arden had to go do a bunch of research. She was about to take it to the vet, and Emily from Snake Discovery had put up a video on how to treat prolapse rectum, and we have a doctor friend who kind of verified that they do the same sort of thing. And Daisy is my albino Darwin carpet python. Seems to be doing great. She's got a couple meals in her. We've moved her out of her quarantine tub into her private.
She's eaten fast food multiple times over now, so we know she's doing good. She's in the clear for now, so that's great. But
there you go.
I'm sorry we don't have more to get to you guys. We just wanted to be able to do this live because it's something that's the whole point of what we're doing here. And
it's too damn hot in the garage.
We've talked about, we're going to try to wrap up soon. We've talked about doing Patreon stuff would get you guys the first dibs on snakes, but we don't have that all set up yet. We're ironing out some of our branding stuff before we intend on tabling in the fall.
Yep.
So hopefully we'll get all that stuff settled and y'all can get your grubby little mitts on our animals soon.
Basically, it's July right now. By the time October rolls around, the branding changes will be done, the Morph Market account will be done, and we'll be tabling at local reptile conventions. We're going to be at a reptile convention this coming weekend in Schertz, Texas. Lone Star Reptiles will be there. So we'll be there to visit and say hey to people. So if you're in the Austin, San Antonio area, or if it's within driving distance, look into Lone Star Reptiles. We'll be there this weekend.
Yep. Thank you so much, everybody. We appreciate y'all for hanging out with us and checking out our eggs. Have a wonderful day.
Do y'all know if you'll be able to ship to Canada? Maybe. I'll look into it.
It's extremely expensive to ship to Canada. What I would recommend for you is look into, there are so many amazing breeders in Canada, the most prolific of them being Mutation Creation.
Yep.
You won't have to pay the exorbitant fees to cross country lines if you just buy from a Canadian breeder. So
yeah, Billy at Mutation Creation will have you covered for pretty much anything you want.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.